So my name's Henry. I'm an artist. I've been living and working in Bristol the last couple of years. Yeah, I don't know how much more detail.
No, it's fine.
So I've got quite an eclectic practice. Since being at uni, I've done kind of like films, performance, community projects, like all sorts. And I think my main kind of influences have always been about participation and kind of social issues. And more recently, I've started to realise there's quite an underlying thread of quite environmental issues, which this exhibition kind of reflects a little bit of our consumerist culture and the effects it has on the environment and stuff. So this is like a series of photos I took recently in the area I live in Bristol, where I live, which is Easton. Just kind of highlighting all of the waste that you see around. I mean, I used to do a lot of projects where I would like pick up the waste and I would end up building art installations out of it and using them to make stuff. But with the loss of the studio, I kind of started taking photographs instead. And photography has always been quite core to my practice, but this is the first time I've kind of been just allowed to focus on that. So yes, these are the photos I took, and then kind of digitally removed the waste objects in them, and they kind of create these really interesting shapes, and then kind of choosing colours that kind of then match or bring out the background a little bit, just to kind of make the viewer be intrigued to what's underneath them, and maybe having a look at the space around it. Just kind of trying to think more about the stuff that's going on and things you see. Yeah, I think inspiration is quite like it's very fluid for me. There's, as I said, environmental is a thing that I always kind of go back to, but yeah, it can be anything. You know, I've done a lot of works about films before. Like I was really inspired by The Shining for a long time, and kind of how it can have all these like different outcomes, and I think people's perception of things as well, and especially the viewer's perception. I've done a lot of work that is involving like the audience interacting with things, and maybe there's not quite an obvious interaction, like just a closed door, and then sometimes one in every 10 people might open it, and inside there's like a whole kind of room. And so I think something that really inspires me is that kind of participation, which I think can kind of change art. It's quite interesting. Obviously now this is quite just a photography exhibition, which feels quite static. And so I'm used to kind of having a bit more interaction with the audience and stuff. But I guess now this interaction kind of goes on within themselves and the relationship with one person or the viewer to the work, as opposed to a physical interaction. Yeah, so I first got involved with Creative Network in January last year, 2019, as I was part of the festival program, the You Produce, which was basically a free course when there was about 20 of us on it, and it was like weekly like meetings or lectures, helping us to get a career in the festival industry, and through that I learned loads about marketing, shows, exhibitions, and all sorts of things, and then did some work in festivals last summer. And that's really helped to then look at community projects and stuff, and to run alongside with art. So I've been involved with Creative Network for just over a year now. And then I saw they were looking to use the space as an exhibition, so I got in contact, and Emily was more than happy to let me have the space for a month. So here I am.